Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter expressions and properties. And the lessons we're going to cover from the chapter are identify terms and coefficients, properties of addition and multiplication, distributive property, solve equations using properties, and write equivalent expressions using properties. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is identify terms and coefficients. Okay, here I'm on the grade 7 math. The chapter we're working on is expressions and properties. Let's just start with the lesson, that is identify terms and coefficients, right? Okay, let's just start with the definitions, right? Let's just see what are the terms and what are the coefficients. I'm going to write the definitions on the board. You can please note down the definitions of the terms and coefficients, right? Okay, let's just note down the terms are the components. You can note down the definition. Terms are the components added or subtracted. Added or subtracted. Factors are the elements multiplied within each term. Okay, so factors are the elements multiplied within each term. And coefficients are the numbers multiplying variables. Coefficients are the numbers multiplying variables. Okay, so 2x, 6x, and 14, they are the terms, right? They are being added together, right? And 2 and 6x is the variable. 2 and 6 are multiplying to the variable, so 2 and 6 are the coefficient of the variable x. Got it? Terms are the numbers or the variables that are added together. So for example, you have an expression that is 3x square plus 5x and plus 2. Here you have 3x square, 5x and plus 2. They all are the terms because they are added together, right? So they are the terms, and 3 is the coefficient of x square and 5 is the coefficient of x, right? These are the definitions of the coefficients and terms. Now let's just start with the lesson. Okay, look at the following expression. What is the coefficient of k? So which is the correct option? The coefficient of k is, the coefficient is the number that is multiplied with the variable, right? So the coefficient of the k is 5. The correct option is 5. Got it? Okay, look at the following expression. How many terms are there? So which is the correct option? How many terms? Basically, terms are the one that are combined by the mathematical operations, right? The correct option is you have three terms, right? U, 3u cube and 3u square. They are three terms that are added or subtracted, right? The correct option is three terms you have, right? Okay, the next one is look at the following expression 2 plus m plus n. Which of the following are terms in the expression? So, which is the correct option? Which are the terms? They all are the terms. M is the term, right? 2 plus m is not the term, right? M is the term. The one that is written with the addition or subtraction are not the terms. So only m is the term here, right? Okay, look at the following expressions 4k plus 5 minus m square. Which of the following are terms in the expression? So, which is the correct option? Which option is the correct one? K is the term. Negative m square is the term, right? Okay, which of the following, look at the following expression. Which of the followings are terms in the expression? So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 5 and S. They both are the terms, right? The correct option is option number 2. 5 and S is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself into today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is properties of addition and multiplication. So let's just start with the properties of addition and multiplication. So let me just explain the properties of addition and multiplication. So the properties of addition and multiplication are the first property is commutative property, right? Commutative property. So basically the commutative property is you have two numbers a plus b, right? If you add like this a plus b, or if you change the order b plus a, right, the answer is exactly same. That is the commutative property of addition. For example, you do 1 plus 2 or you do 2 plus 1, the order doesn't matter, they always have the same answer, right? That is the property, commutative property of addition. So for the multiplication, that is same, a times b or b times a. You do 3 times 2 or 2 times 3. In both the situations, the answer is 6, right? That is the commutative property of addition and the commutative property of the multiplication. Got it? Okay, the next one is, let me just remove the examples. Okay, they are A plus B equals B plus A, and for multiplication it is A times B and B times A, right? Okay, now you have the associative property. In associative property for addition and multiplication is associativity means you have three of the numbers involved, right? Just their order is different and still they have the same answer. A, either you need to make groups here. Either you do B plus C, add B plus C first, then you add A, or either you do like this, A plus B plus C. The answer is exactly same, right? In case of addition, and in case of multiplication it is like A times B plus C or AB times C. The answer is exactly same. That is the associative property of multiplication and addition. Okay, the next one is, okay, one more property of addition is, hold on, I forgot the name. Mm, Zero property. That is zero property. Okay, if you add zero to a number, the number stays the same, right? And if you multiply 0 to a number, the answer is 0. It doesn't matter what the number is. If you're going to multiply the number with a 0, the answer is 0. So these are the properties of additions and multiplication. They are commutative property, associative property, and zero property. Let's just start with the practice questions now. We have done with the properties. Okay, which property of addition is shown? 2 plus 7 and 7 plus 2. Is it associative or commutative? Which is the correct option? Two of the numbers are involved, right? Just their order is different, so answer is same. That is the commutative property, right? Okay, the next one is, which property of addition is shown? 5 plus 1 plus 8 equals 5 plus 1 plus 8. On both sides, the numbers are exactly same. Just the order is different, right? So whenever three of the numbers are involved, that would be associative property. So the correct option is associative. Which property of multiplication is shown? Which is the correct option? That is the associative property of multiplication. Got it? Which property of addition is shown? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is the associative property, right? The correct option is associative. Which property of addition is shown? Which is the correct option? The correct option is commutative property. It is, right? The correct option is commutative. Which property of addition is shown? Which is the correct option? The correct option is associative property, right? Which property of addition is shown? Associative, commutative? That is the associative property. Which property of multiplication is shown? Which is the correct option? That would be commutative property. Got it? Which property of multiplication is shown? That is associative property, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. Today, let me just move on to next lesson. So the next lesson is distributive property. So basically, what is the distributive property? Let me just explain the distributive property is involves addition and multiplication both, right? For example, you have A times B plus C, right? So you can write it like this: A times B plus A times C. So basically, it is distributive, means it is divided over the multiplication. So that is the distributive property of addition over multiplication, right? For example, you have 4 times x plus y. So you have to multiply both x plus y with 4. You have to do 4 times x and plus 4 times y. That is the distributive property. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay. So we have 3 times 3 plus 2s. 3 times 3 plus 2s. You need to multiply this 3 to 3. You have to do 3 times 3, that is 9. And 3 times 2s, that would be 6s. So the correct option is 9 plus 6s. The correct option is 9 plus 6s. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is simplify the expression 4 times 1 plus 7b. So you have to 4 times 1 plus 7b. So you need to 4 times 1, that is 4, then 4 times 7b, that is 4 times 7 is 28b. So the correct option is 4 plus 28b. Option number B is the correct option. Okay, simplify the expression. Which is the correct option? Okay, the next one is simplify the expression 4 times 3z plus 2. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 4 times 3 is 12. That is 12z plus 4 times 2 is 8. So option number B is the correct option. 12z plus 8. Okay, the next one is 2 times 5k plus 5. So which is the correct option? The correct option is the second one, that is 10k plus 10, right? Simplify the expression 3 times 1 plus 6w. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 3 plus 18w. The correct option is option number 1. Very good. Simplify the expression 5 times 1 plus 4, and which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 1. Very good. Simplify the expression 4 times 1 plus 9f. Which is the correct option? Very good. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is okay, the next one is solve equations using properties. Okay, so you have to use the properties we just learned. So you have to apply these properties and solve the equations, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, the first one is 45 equals q plus 0. So basically you have to apply the properties of addition here. Which property? The zero property. Adding 0 to any number, when you add 0 to any number, the number stays the same. So 0 plus q equals q, and q equals 45, right? The correct option is 45. Okay, the next one is what value of c makes this multiplication sentence true? So which is the correct option? 69 times c equals 0. You have to use the properties of multiplication, right? So when you move 69 to the other side, that would be then divided. 69 is multiplying to c, right? Okay. Okay. 69 times c equals 0. You need to move 69 from here because you need to calculate the value of c, right? So 69 is multiplying to c. When you move it to the other side, it would be divided, and 0 divided by any number equals 0. That means c equals 0. The correct option is 0. Okay, the next one is, what value of v makes this multiplication sentence true? Which is the correct option? You have to apply the multiplication properties of multiplication here. So just look at, just be careful, that is on both. That is the property of, that is the associative property of multiplication. So the missing number is, on the both sides the number must be same, right? So that means the missing number is 48. The correct option is 48. Okay, what value of b the addition sentence true? So which is the correct option? The correct option is b equals 44. So that means it is 44. Okay, what value of j makes this multiplication sentence true? So which is the correct option? So the correct option is 82, it is, right? Okay, what value of d makes the addition sentence true? So which is the correct option? The correct option is 92, right? What value of n makes the multiplication sentence true? So which is the correct option? n equals 11, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is write equivalent expressions using properties. Okay, so let's just start with the test questions. Simplify the expression. You have to apply the distributive property here, right? So just apply the distributive property, which is the correct option. The correct option is yes, 6 plus 18 u, option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, simplify the expression, which is the correct option. Yes, it is t plus 4, option number B is the correct option. Very good. Okay, the next one is simplify the expression. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is very good. It is 9w. Simplify the expression, which is the correct option? The correct option is 7 plus 28 is option number B is the correct option. Okay, simplify the expression 2 times 6t plus 5. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 12t plus 10, option number 1 is the correct option, right? You have to apply the distributive property. You have to multiply the number outside with the everything that is inside, right? So you have to do 6 Simplify the expression 6 times 1 plus 6h. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 6 plus 36h. Option number B is the correct option. Very good. Okay, simplify the expression 3 times 1 plus 9w. Which is the correct option? The correct option is 3 times 1 is 3. Very good. That is option number B. 3 plus 27w is the correct option. Okay, the next one is simplify the expression 4 times 6c plus 1. So which is the correct option? So the correct option is very good. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 24c plus 4. Right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 7 math. The chapter we're working on is expressions and properties, I think. Yes, that is expressions and properties, and the lessons we have covered today are identify terms and coefficients, properties of addition and multiplication, distributive property, solve using equations using properties, write equivalent expressions using properties. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. So please ask question if you have any related to the lesson we just did. If you have any question, you can please ask. No questions? Okay, if you don't have any question, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.